Please listen to the following safety presentation. Thank you. Boating can be great fun. Always be aware of your environment and make sure you know where all the safety gear is on the boat. Floating docks, pangas and cayucas are very unstable. Wear sensible shoes when walking on the dock. Be careful when stepping onto a boat. Always have one hand for the boat and one hand for yourself. Laura's going to explain how she gets into the boat.
Okay.
So Marcus, take your hand.
You don't want me to explain?
No, well you can if you want, yeah.
Okay. I'm not, because I have problem with my knees, I'm not going to hold onto these because they're not going to hold me up. They're loose, they could break. So I would just ask for somebody's hand and I'll step over and I'll go slowly. And then once I'm in, I can grab this part of this side of the boat and I step in.
Great.
And I'm just very, very careful. Always take somebody's hand, especially if you're, not real flexible and if you have bad knees or bad shoulder or anything like that.
Cool, Laurie. Thank you. Make sure the boat has stopped and tied up, and get permission from the captain before you leave the boat. Keep your hands inside the boat and away from the sides. That's how your fingers will get trapped. Unless, of course, you're an expert like this gentleman. Woohoo! You must always wear a life jacket. It is the law. There are two types of life jackets. Here we have two types of life jackets, both US Coast Guard approved. One is the one that goes over your head, and one is like a jacket which goes around like a waistcoat. Here's me showing you how to put a life jacket on properly. It must be tight fitting, because if it's not snug or it's certainly tight, then you could drown as if you fall in the water and it goes up above your head. And I'm going to illustrate that now. This is the overhead life jacket which most people here in Bocas use. It's not very comfortable, it's very hot, but it is effective. It is the law to wear them, so please, again, make sure it's really tight so it can't go over your head. In the event of a man overboard, you'll be asked to point and keep pointing to the person that's gone overboard until we turn the boat around and reach the person. This is a VHF radio. You can turn it on through at the top. The Bocas channel is 68, as you can see here. You can change the channel to the international call sign, which is 16, by just changing it here. Okay, but 68 is the Bocas channel for all the ships in Bocas, so we can just increase the channel. In order to make a call, you press this button here. This button is for transmitting. Press the button to talk and then release it so you can hear a reply. In case of emergency, call the Marine Police or any vessel in the area. You can also try and use your telephone if you've got good reception. Remember, you will need to have the name of the boat, so floating doctors, your position, the number of people on the boat and the nature of the emergency. But hopefully this will never occur. I hope you have a wonderful time volunteering with the floating doctors. Thanks for listening to the video.